Hi, Steve here again. Well, the song I'm going to teach you today is going to be called The Spider and the Fly by the Rolling Stones. It's a blues song in E, 3/4 as usual. The intro is normally played on a harmonica. I understand everybody doesn't play an harmonica or doesn't want to, so it's a guitar lesson, so I'm going to try and replicate that on a guitar for you. The song is quite a humorous song, nice and easy to play if you go to an open mic or a gig. It's about basically a singer on the road whose girlfriend had warned him when he was away, when he come off stage, go straight to bed. But being Mick Jagger, he's determined to ignore that, and that's what the song's all about basically. So this is the way it goes on a harmonica. It's a song in E, so I'm playing on an A harmonica, and this is the way the intro goes. Okay, over to the guitar. Okay, on with the lesson. I'm playing this on an acoustic guitar, and basically it's got 3 chords, which I'm sure you know. They're the main blue chords: E, A, B7. And best played in open positions. I know you can play B7 in different places, but it's best this one, the normal open chord. I played it on the harmonica for you, and I'm going to try and replicate that the best I can on a guitar. And the chord I'm going to make, I don't even know what it's called. It must be something to do with an A, I'm sure. But it's ring finger on the E string first, middle finger on the G string, both at the 2nd fret, and just slightly lean this finger, your middle finger, onto the 2nd string to mute it, so it doesn't ring out, because it doesn't sound right when you slide up. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad, but mute the string would be probably better. And what I'm going to do now then is I'm going to go from the 2nd, slide up to the 4th. It's got that sad sort of, so it's slide up, 2, 3, on the 3rd, on the 2nd, and then just your 1 finger, 1st fret on the G string and 3rd string. Then the same, but don't go to the 3rd this time, go straight to the 2nd. This time you're using your ring finger on the D string, which is the 4th one up, on there. So it's then it's same again, the 2nd. So it's slide up for the 2nd again. Same. Once, twice, 3, and don't slide back to the 2nd this time. Do that again. So it's, sorry. All the way down. Yes, all you're doing is sliding from here. On the 1st one you're coming back, 2nd one you're coming back, 3rd one you're coming all the way back. Now there's a little run then that I like to do, and it's sort of separate from the song, so you sort of a little pause. Now your finger's on the right spot already, right? It's on the 2nd fret of the 4th string up, which is the D. So I just play that note again, and then a little run on the A string, open. Yeah, so it's So the first time, if you remember, the first time it's a solid 2nd fret D, and then I play open D, open, 2nd, open, and then back to the roll on the A, solid one again, no hammer on again and off, so it's on, roll, hammer, roll, on, roll, hammer, roll. So it's roll, E, or just the E string. So it's on, roll, hammer, roll, on, roll, hammer, roll, on, roll. That's what I try to, I'll remember it as, right? Solid, roll, hammer, roll, on, roll, hammer, roll, on, roll, E. By roll I'm just saying open, 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, so it's now that's the intro. Okay, on with the song, the chordal part. Like I say, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. You're bound to, if you're learning a lesson such as this, you're bound to know E, you're bound to know A, and you're bound to know B7. Find them on any guitar side, and you know, the chords you have to know if you're going to play a guitar. So the typical blues chords. The only couple of differences, you are going to be now and then doing an A7, which is basically just putting your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, E, and a little diad, which I showed in the Alright Mama video, which is basically the way I play it. I put my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, the B, and my ring finger on the 4th fret of the G, the 3rd string, and you can hear straight away it's a bluesy sound. Hear that little riff in loads of songs. So, and it's like a walking song, and to me you've got to sort of get the words out, otherwise it's quite difficult to play here. It is for me anyway. So this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be going from E, A, diad, A, E, diad, A, E, diad, A. So it's sitting and I'm thinking, yeah. So you've got to get that beat. Sitting and I'm thinking and I'm sinking and I'm drinking. I'm wondering what I'll do when I'm home tonight. Now then, you can leave it just home tonight, or what I like to do, I like to get my pinky, get it onto the 3rd fret of the E string, the top string, the 6th, and pull it and leave it go. So it's a bit more bluesy. Sitting and I'm thinking and I'm sinking and I'm drinking. I'm wondering what I'll do when I'm home tonight. Next part, smoking, moping, maybe just hoping. That's going to be an A chord. Smoking, moping. And what you're doing is just putting your pinky onto the 3rd fret of the 1st E string. So that's making an A7. Smoking, smoking. So it's sitting and I'm thinking and I'm sinking and I'm drinking, wondering what I'll do when I'm home tonight. Smoking, hoping, maybe just hoping. And the next little part, some little girl will pass on by. I just go, some little girl will pass on by. So all I'm going is from some E, A, E, A, E. That little bend again by pulling the third fret of the E string. So the next chord you're going to be doing is B7. And I tend to play this is a very bluesy chord. I just tend to play that once. I don't wanna be alone. And you can either play it as a roll down second, first, open string, or second, first, A chord. So I don't wanna be alone, but I love my girl at home. And it's back to E. I remember what she practically said. And then you come up, then walk up, open. So it's first one is down, second, first, open, and the second one is open, first, second. And then you go into, she said, ma, don't tell lies, and it's exactly the same all the way through. So that is the rhythm part of it, basically. You know, it's a nice little song. There's some great little verses in there. Excellent for an open mic night. Probably the older people may know it. The younger people will probably think, oh, that's an interesting song. It is quite a good song. There is another little solo part, which I will do after this little part. If you like this part, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you like it. It's an unusual song, and don't see many people teaching it on the internet. Okay, now for the solo. It's a bit of a monotonous solo, really, but it works well. It's probably better with somebody else playing an electric guitar, to be honest, but it's sort of like this. Sorry. Right. It's the first part of it is quite a simple little thing, really, and it, you know, depends which way you want to put your fingers and which way you do it. And what you're doing is you're playing. What I do, I set this finger up because you're going to have to fall back to it, so you may as well have it there in the first place. Now I find it easier to play it with my pinky. Should really be played with that finger. All you're doing is 12 on the first string, the E, off, and you're already on the 10th, and play the 12th on the B string. There is another string in there somewhere, and I don't quite sound like that, but I'm not sure, I can't seem to be able to pick it. And that bit gets a bit monotonous, really, but it's played 6 times. And then it's the same thing, only quicker. 4 times. You're coming down now, and you're going to be on your sorry, did that when I was playing it too. You're coming right down now onto the G string on the 4th fret, and you're hammering it on from the 4th to the 5th. Yeah, so it's, and then swapping down a string, going down to the B string, which is your 2nd string, and hammering from the 5th this time to the 7th, and immediately bending it. So it's bend it up, and on the 2nd bend, you bend it back to its original position. So you just pushing up and then bringing it back down. Same again. this time same, mostly. One bend, and back to the fifth. So it's... And now it's back to the seventh on that same B string again. It just bends this time. And then do this fourth, sixth thing again. And then again, a bit monotonous. To be honest with you, I can't imagine if Keith wrote that solo again, or Brian, I think, was probably playing it. I can't imagine him doing it the same. So like I say, it's slowly, 6 times. That's something you probably, with time, you'll be able to improve on. And I say it sounds better with somebody playing over the rhythm part. But that's basically it. I picked that up by ear, so probably other people could pick it up a lot better. But again, if you'd like it, please subscribe. Thank you.